Um, Scythe of the Stars is a lot better than Dark Side. Question is
Yeah.
its second ability.
Yeah, that's the only thing, is the shell.
Yeah. Either damage or survivability.
Well,
Well,
both of
damage
them.
and
I'm gonna go with the, because I already have 6 points in Scythe.
right, so you're gonna go with a Lunar Strike.
Ah, god damn it. Fucking key binding reverted back to control after reinstalling my operating system.
I'm gonna
So
start
you're
going
probably
back.
trying to talk, but couldn't figure it out, right?
Yeah, I was talking quite a bit on that last fight, and it's like, why isn't anyone responding?
No, you haven't said a word.
You took 8 million damage in less than 1.5 seconds when you died up top, Herschel.
Nice.
So that switch on the trinket, that's like a permanent switch. Like until the next time you hit it.
Yeah, it's probably so if you see a tank in LFR that has, one eye and they're not listening, you can switch it yourself.
Yeah, that's interesting. Because I switched it and it's staying on Fjord now.
Guess that means once both of you get the trinket, you only need to activate it once, and then you can just forget about it.
Oh, one of us will forget about it.
Skull.
Well, you've already had it switched, so
So switch it back then?
No, it doesn't matter.
it means that when Herschel gets one, he can leave it as is, and it'll be good.
Pretty much.
So I want to match his then.
No, you want the
No, you want him to
opposite.
be.
We know you want to be like me, Skull.
You are the master.
Hey, Jason, have you text Dave yet? Tell him we get
Yeah,
doggies
a
down.
couple times. Oh, no, not yet. I forgot that.
I was trying to ask earlier, how fucked up was he that he's had a multi-day hangover?
Fuck.
It was pretty
It
good.
should have been recorded. Like, that's a damn shame it's not.
Turin whispers me, and I'm like doing some other stuff, and he goes, Jinx is getting all sentimental and shit.
He was very sentimental.
Did you find out how much he actually drank?
Well, when we started the Mythic Plus that we abysmally failed, he said he was halfway through a bottle of Jameson.
Beware.
And he was on and continuing for at least a couple hours after that.
Yeah, because I popped off Curse to just like relax, and then Disturb whispered, he's like, "You got to get on and hear this."
Beware. We're gaining ground. Press the attack. Lightforged, fall back! Champions, bring that monstrosity down!
And then these 4 Centurions just walk away briskly.
Fuck that.
Someone tells me they are not prepared.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Enemy combatants detect threat. Terminated.
4, 3, 2.
Alrighty, same thing. Drop your puddles on the right.
4, 3.
Stand in the little green circles, at least for a couple minutes here.
Having only done this on LFR and Heroic, this is like retarded easy after doing that on Heroic.
Yeah.
Yeah, normal's pretty face roll.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Did you hear they hot fixed Heroic to be harder?
Really?
Was it all bosses or?
Well, they buffed normal armies too.
Yeah.
Well, let me put it this way. On day 3, Mythic Exorcist has already
grabbed it
finished
back.
Mythic 10 of 11.
4.
I heard Method was 10 of 11 on the first 24 hours.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I just know that the Exorcist is there as well.
Yeah, Method was the first one there. Exorcist was shortly after them.
Yeah,
That should
72
not
hours
happen.
though. Yeah, that usually Mythic
Back of the
usually
room.
takes almost a week per boss.
No, it didn't take that long.
That's what it almost was for Tomb. They got like the first 2 or 3 bosses in the first week, and then after that it was almost a week per boss.
4,
Days.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah,
Within
but
a
Tomb was
couple
stupid.
days is BS.
Yeah, but 10 of 11 in 3 days, really? I mean, that's a bit silly.
4, 3.
They said in a lot of the fights they took out the if you fuck up, everyone dies mechanics.
Yeah, but that was really the only thing that was holding everybody back.
Yeah.
I mean, that was literally what was causing people to take so long to kill it. Now it's like, okay, 2 weeks in, we're done. Let's AFK until the next expansion.
This is also like the top of the top.
Right, they're class stacking, split running.
Yeah, but it shouldn't not that fast. It shouldn't.
Alright. Don't dodge beams because there's not any.
4,
That's why you don't run this way, Batch.
1.
Hey, you gotta go right. Drop your puddles on the right.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I like how he says it's engaged and then nothing happens.
4,
10 seconds later.
2, 1.
Back of the room.
Hero now if you want.
Yeah, we're already way ahead. Good.
Keep their forces occupied so you can hit the priority targets.
Our forces are moving towards Legion High Command. Buy us all the time you can, Illyria.
Interesting trinket.
It said healing, and I stopped reading.
Jedak, I am not giving you the intellect trinket, bud. Sorry, that ain't gonna happen.
You let me roll on it. Sounds fair.
I know, right?
Bloodthirst is self-healing, so that could proc it.
Right.
All about that haste.
All right. So waiting on one more to roll on the frost relic.
You mean fell? There wasn't a frost relic.
Yeah, there was frost.
Vicious Reaver Coolant frost relic. Did you want to roll on it? I mean, you would technically win it if you want to roll on it.
Can you link it?
No, mine are better than that, I guess. I didn't notice.
9:30.
Oh, it is 30. I'm 55, that's why.
Sammy's volume suddenly dropped for me.
Chi, did you want to roll as well?
On mic.
Huh?
Is it there now?
Samuel,
Better.
yes, no?
Can you hear me now?
I can
Yes,
hear you.
sir.
Good.
Did you want to roll on it?
No, thank you.
Okay.
Not me. Not Samuel.
Then.
If there's somebody else.
No one needed that for main spec.
Nope, everybody rolled off spec.
Yeah, 9:30. People are saving good rolls for tier.
I don't give a shit anymore. I'm just going to roll on everything that I want, and I win what I win, and don't win what I don't win. I'll get it eventually.
Traps are back. Look out. Oh, somebody got one.
Thought I saw a hunter drop back, but don't know which one.
It looked like it was attacking Quinn first, but I can't tell.
I believe
It was attacking me, but it ran to me.
Mm-hmm.
They shot me over.
Damn it, Patch. I was trying to get Quinn to pay.
You'd have had to try a lot harder than that.
I was going to use logic against you.
And you thought that would work?
Well, no, you're a fucking warrior. Logic doesn't work. Actually, I can't talk shit about lawyers. I had to hire one recently, and they're pretty dang handy to have in a pinch. I was considering hiring you, Quinn, but I thought, yeah, he'd probably lose. I better not.
That's weird.
And also the fact that I'm not licensed. Maybe you'd be relevant.
That's just a small detail.
Ah, we missed him.
Yep. We get another piece down.
You know, they put charges on pretty much everything that's consumable, feasts and all that. I'm surprised they didn't put one on the soul will.
They probably got sick of someone clicking it over and over and breaking them.
Did they have charges on a soul well back then, Herschel, or did you actually have to make individual cookies and pass them out? I can't remember.
They added the Solo and Burning Crusades.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, it was cookies back then.
Yeah, you had to what? Farm up shards
Good
to make
hell.
the cookies. They had shard bags.
Yep, and then of course, on top of that, mind you, you had plenty of time to do that while the paladins were buffing every single one person 3 times each.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Looks like you're gonna get them over there.
Was it minor was 5 minute and greater was 10?
Yeah.
Need to like 8 pallies to buff the rain.
By the time it ran out.
Then you boot all of them but one out.
Group. Stack in the middle.
You just me, or are they closer than normal though to getting a buff?
They were closer.
A little closer.
Yeah, but
Raid
still,
Finder. In Raid Finder, they can pretty much be stacked on top of each other. Not quite, but pretty damn close.
Sphere, run.
Do they just get like a massive damage buff or something? If they're close to each other? Oh. Like, Trin on Heroic, when you just like started hauling ass towards the wall. I used Blessing of Freedom on you.
Get out of the group.
Oh, I saw that. I was like, nope, nothing.
Stack it up.
Beware.
Run. No, not on normal. It's easy mode.
Beware.
Easy peasy.
That's 2 demons
Congrats,
down,
Spence.
but countless more await
Nice.
the of your blade.
Ooh.
Alrighty, we'll do loot and then take our break.
And then Spence will give me the mount.
Hey, I called that. What the shit?
I don't recognize your right to call dibs.
What kind of world is this?
The World of Warcraft, obviously.
Can you win the mount from bonus loot?
I don't know, but it's in the loot tab when I get the bonus loot thing coming up.
Yeah.
Oh, damn! Spence again!
Ah. A little slow on the uptake. That's okay.
Hey,
you're
Joe,
Oh,
how's it
sorry.
going?
I had my thing muted. I was talking to my mom for a second.
Must now remove all other favorite mounts.
Seriously.
Or just drag that one on the bar.
Yeah. I have too many favorites
Alrighty,
anyway.
Got 10.
Oh, the reason there are puddles on the ground is they're drooling.
They must be really protective of their drool.
Holy shit, I'm terrible for my item level. I am in the 35th percentile for druids at 947. I linked the live log I'm running in chat.
Yeah, I posted the heroic fights too.
Damage done, and then scroll down to you. In the damage done tab, there's a number on the left, and that's for all paladins or whatever your class or spec is. And then on the right, there's the eye level percentage. Yeah. Out of all the logs that they have for rat pallies, you are at the 31st percentile of that. Meaning that you did better than 31% of the other pallies. And then if you, I forgot where, but there's somewhere you can find, and they'll break it out where like the 25th, the 50th, the 75th, and the 100th percentile lines are. So that's only comparing you to people in your item level. The 64%, that's out of all rat pallies who have logged. So there's 19,300 total, and of that, you're in this upper 64%. But for the out of the 2,500, you're in the 31%. And you want the highest percent possible. Yeah, you can look through and see what they're wearing, their the spells, and how much damage everything did, and any buffs or debuffs that they had. Yeah, and if you look yourself up on Warcraft logs and then click on one of the fights that you've ranked in, then it'll break down the 10th, 25th, 50th, 75th, and 95th percentile. And it'll give you an idea of like where the average of everyone is.
Is train riding Mav?
Yes.
Some druid on druid kinky going on there.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The Warcraft logs? I think there's like a client you run. I don't even know if
Yeah,
it's
you
bad.
download this thing and then enable combat text, and then it'll record, and you can either live upload it or upload it after the raid.
Am I still in the pod?
Yeah, let's keep storming you in there. Probably switch it out next week, but
Champions, there is a disturbance close to your location, the likes of which I have felt since the opening of the
let's
dark.
try and push through the entire raid this week.
Using that hub to gather reinforcements,
Sounds good to me.
and it must be destroyed before we are overwhelmed.
I want to see that big sword in the ground.
Spoilers.
I want to see the ending cinematic.
It's a good cinematic.
I'm sure it's better when you've actually earned it.
Yeah.
You know you're supposed to kill the ads over by these portals, right?
Commanding the Legion's forces.
What?
Before Sargeras took our world,
The more you know.
marshaled our armies and brought peace to Argus. They betrayed everything we stood for.
They were like giant nightlights.
Bring these ads with.
Redemption. Only retribution. It's too far away.
Matt, do you have your 2-piece yet?
Yeah, I should be using it.
How do you like it?
Well, it's just a flat 10% increase to Starfall and Star Surge, so it's not anything fancy. It's nice, though.
Herschel, did you get the eye?
Take that as a note. What the fuck? Come on, Herschel, stop slacking.
It's too far away. I can't move, hammer. I don't have a target.
Well, that guy just took off downstairs. See you, buddy.
I have that though.
Psh. Doesn't count. It's not a guild kill.
Like 6 of us there.
I'm out of range. I need to get
Or are you talking about last week's Argus and whatever that dude's name is?
Yeah.
Agrimar?
It's burned in my skull now. Does the elevator kill?
Oh, I didn't see it.
A straight 2000 haste and stammering. It's nice for people who want a single stat on something.
So nobody?
Oh,
I
yeah,
have
you're right.
one stat. That's not that good.
Fuck, they getting all the BOEs. Skull's getting all the real tanking gear.
Don't worry though, I'm not gonna use it.
Maybe you finally ran out of loot luck.
Dude, I've never had that was
Be right back a sec before you start.
That's probably gonna go over this shit.
Stuff happens. Deal with it.
Okay, this boss. We're gonna tank her right where she stands right there. We're gonna flip her around. We're always gonna tank the bosses towards the pods. Do not be in front of the pods. We're gonna have Storm and Spence jump in the pods, and they know what they're doing. If there is mines on the ground, please do not step in the mines. They really hurt. The Pyromancer ads always have priority. Interrupt the Pyromancer's Pyroblast. It's the only cast that they do. It needs to get interrupted. The ads have to die when they're up. They have priority. off of this pod, I guess we should flag these up. The other 2 pods, there's going to be the big fella sod. It's this big, whatever, missile barrage. I'm going to pop a shield. Everybody needs to get under the shield. There's going to be 3 of them on each of the other 2 pods that the boss is not on now. You have to get under the shield. Let me mark these really quick.
It's called Fusillade.
I was putting a fancy spin on it as Fusillade. When she casts Fusillade, you have to get under. The shield is, I can't move it. It's wherever the emitter on the ground is. There's these like psi emitters. I have to click that and it's a cast. If anybody's interested, it takes like 3 or 4 seconds. That's why I don't pop it immediately. So you have to get over near the pod because the pod people can only drop them so far out from the pod. Wait, maybe not, but we're trying to keep them close to the pod. We're stacking 3 on each. Big thing you gotta do not step in mines, kill the ads, interrupt the pyromancers. That's about it.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
And you always want to be behind the boss. She does a nasty frontal.
Only tanks get to see him.
How bad is it, Skull? Does it stink real bad?
I don't know about all that, but it gets everywhere.
Oh, that's nasty. Just don't tell me it's green, otherwise I might puke.
You see these walls.
Alright. When the mines spawn, they're going to be translucent for a couple seconds. Move out of them. They spawn under people.
4, 3.
May as well hero once we're in position, right?
Yep, go for it.
If you keep a tighter circle around the boss, we can deal with the shock troopers easier. Just gotta be mindful of bombs.
That and I can hit them both with the pod ability.
Yep.
Watch your step.
4, 3, 2.
Always tank on that side, Herschel. I'll be on this side. I don't know, just making sure.
Swap it.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Guys, be careful with these bombs.
Seriously.
Let's see any emitters.
It's right on the pod.
Get it next time. Shit, let your stacks drop. I got him. Under the shield.
3, 2, 1.
Swap it.
Kristen.
Pop it.
3, 2, 1. Spin it.
Pull it.
Suck it.
Shield.
I don't think that was an option.
2, 1.
You didn't play that version with your uncle?
Go to the next one.
I got him. You go.
Oh, already.
Watch your step.
4, 3. Get under the shield.
Yes. Run.
I'm going.
Hope you enjoy my adventures.
4, 3, 2, 1.
If you can, drop emitters back on purple. Just so they're there ahead of time. At least 1 or 2.
Hope you enjoy my adventures.
Yeah, it was the last pot.
Oh, gotcha.
Swap. I was cleaning mines.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, you're good.
Go to the next one, bud.
Hope you enjoy my adventures.
Yeah, 1.
See? Storm made a nice clean path for us.
4, 3,
Oh,
2,
Storm.
1.
That storm always blows me away.
That was an epic level cheese factor right there.
Dad jokes, wow.
Pretty much. I haven't seen that much Swiss in a while.
What do you call a sleeping male cow?
4, 3, 2, 1.
A sleeping male cow? Or whatever you named him.
A bulldozer.
Big up.
Swap it.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Alrighty.
Guys, watch the bombs when you run. Just don't go and run. Oh.
4,
4, 3, 2, 1.
We're at the end of the fight, but we still gotta do Zaz.
That was easy.
Good.
Nice.
The War Council has finally paid
Alright.
for treachery. Without their leadership, the Legion will fall into chaos.
I'm good with that.
Fell down, I'm guessing.
Over the ledge, and then the elevator started dropping before I landed on it.
Oh wow, we got one of each.
One of each tier?
Yeah.
Fun.
Am I just too far away to see it? I didn't see anybody get the loot.
Heliquin got legs. Little Death Knight won the DK tier cloak. Vitoro won Pally. And who the hell got the other one?
Ripple.
Ripple, yeah.
Yep. Just gotta say, that was a much cleaner last fight than last week. Very good.
We learn what to do.
It helps.
Usually.
Tighter stacking made the mines more fun to clean up too.
Every world in our path has fallen.
Yeah, it just helped all around.
In Oregon.
Well, I kept saying it last week, but yeah.
Know what? I wasn't listening to you.
Stacking around.
I get you, brah.
So are we gonna go straight for the easy win instead of Portal?
Oh yeah, we got it.
Yeah, she's easy.
It's definitely a
That's
lot
not-
easier on normal.
I was gonna say that's not what y'all said earlier when we wiped.
Yeah,
Well,
we gotta see it.
I think there was only like 2 or 3 people who were in legit AoE builds.
Yeah, no, I was running full single target. I'm giving it a shot. You did alright on the high command. Yeah, I did alright for the high command. It turned out pretty well.
I refuse to look at my DPS for that fight.
No, I mean, even for single target, I did pretty dang good, because I still got some AoE in single target build. I just wasn't sure exactly. ANR, the life binder.
The tower defense one with the lanes.
That one lazy bitch who can't fight for herself.
Oh, isn't she kind of like a soul in a tree or something?
Yeah, she helps out at the end.
And she
She
definitely
blows
would
up
make some
one
for
ship.
it with Arcus.
All she does is blow up one ship. I do that shit for a daily quest all the time.
No, in
How
that
hard
fight,
could it
but
be?
yeah, we save her to come back and play an Argus on the last fight.
Oh, I know. I'm just fucking with you about it. She actually, I think on that fight, after we all die, she resurrects us. It's pretty cool.
Dude,
she turns
spoiler.
It's like Lich King 2.0.
Safe from the Dark Titan's grasp, but he has found me at last, and comes to
Technically, that's not a spoiler because you should know the mechanics of the fight.
Time grows
Nah,
short.
they're lazy bitches too.
The enemy closes in.
They're too busy shopping for purses online and preening their little finger feather nails or leaves or whatever the fuck they are.
Those two by the door definitely having a real good conversation and not trash talking one of the other girls.
Absolutely. Extremely intellectual. Has to be.
We.
Alrighty, same thing. If we could have a healer and DPS go up with Herschel, I'll cover the bottom.
Oh, I volunteer to go up with Herschel. I want to go up there.
Again.
I got defensives and lots of speed and mobility. That way, even if he gets his ass handed to him again, I'll live.
Well, my healer went running off.
I'm going up top. I'm already up here. Same place as before, right?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, look, I made it up the same time as you and only walked half the time.
Alrighty, somebody start it.
Oh, future reference, Herschel, Cell, if y'all want to know this, if you come down here and there's like a little blue pillar down there, if you jump on top of that, you should all the way up.
Yeah, or you can just take these little ramps.
Yeah, that takes forever, man. It's like 10 minutes compared to my 5 seconds.
Totally 10 minutes.
It feels that way. My perception of time is shitty, to say the best.
Clearly.
Least?
No, the best. The least would be absolutely fucking horrible. I have like 0 time perception.
It's all relative, baby.
Relatively confusing.
Storm already died, really.
Be gone, intruders. Back to your
Yeah, he's a beast. He's down there tanking like 35 mobs by himself.
Where is this?
I jumped and my little Surge of Life button didn't surge.
I heard your mob should be spawning in about 3 seconds. Based off of my incorrect timer. Wait, no, that was the wrong one. There, nope, there it is. Wrong one though. Yeah. Well, it said obfuscator or whatever, and I thought that's what the destructor was, but I misread. What is the obfuscator? Oh, that's the little green robot. The little one.
Little tank
That's
thing.
the one that
It's the
gives
robot
them
that
shield.
hides them so we can't directly target people.
Yeah, that's annoying.
I we got them. Even on heroic, that's all there is.
Oh, there's the third lane. Well, the Herschel and them are covering the last lane. But yeah, otherwise we just go up and down between these two.
Feel the potency
It's just a
of
couple
life.
more ads, and
Fear its
we're all
power.
more health. And then the bats whenever they come in. Oh, clear up here.
I see a boom chicken.
Hey Kurt, can you come over here so I can just use Light of Dawn to heal us?
Sure. I was gonna wait for the bats to come down because I actually can slow them with my concussive shot.
Oh,
Keeps them
if you
from
hit
landing as fast.
Go down.
Well, I was just waiting
You want to
because
do
the
that
bats
one,
spawn.
stay up here in middle for me.
Yeah, the bats spawn close enough to the middle. I can jump down and kill them, and then jump right back up. In fact, there they are.
Hero.
As soon as the destructor goes down, get up. Help with bats.
I need to get closer.
I'm coming.
Minions of darkness.
Oh, there's one way over there.
The might of a titan.
Nice job.
Oh, this is definitely an easy fight.
Yeah, this is a lot different than than heroic.
I'm out of range.
Victory is nigh, champions. Dispatch their remaining forces. I will see to their vessel myself.
Huzzah!
I can't attack them.
Victory!
There you go.
Cries of the Pantheon ring out from deep within the core of Argus. If Sargeras breaks them, as he did Agramar, no power in this universe will stop him. Release them, champions, or your struggle will be for naught.
Yeah, 4 tokens, and each one of them has been artifact power.
Yeah. There was a lot of that going on.
Isn't that what you want?
Do you have the Netherlight Crucible fully unlocked? Because if not, those bonus rolls are helping you.
I think it got destroyed, didn't it? Yeah, it's destroyed.
We have tank and heal. Pull.
Netherlight Crucible. Not the Nether Disruptor.
Tank and heal.
Well, and massive AoE.
They did die.
I mean, it's not that massive.
Back.
I know, it's more cleavy.
It's just a standard size, I would say. Maybe above average, but...
Hey, Gnome. Don't sell yourself short.
He's trying to sell me short.
Yeah, come on. Get your facts straight.
Fake news.
Alright, kill the Rift World assistant. She's just spawning shit. If I could, I would.
It's okay, you don't have to. I like you enough, I'll just do it anyways.
Thanks.
Do what?
Kill the Rift Guardian. God! Get your mind out of the gutter.
Talking to the wrong people if you want that.
One and two stay on the platform. 3 and 4 are going. Whichever tank is the off tank will go with you.
Shut the door. 5, 6.
Pick up sticks.
Hey, you got it. Don't pull yet, because I'm not there. I was handing out your loot. I was getting you your loot, man. Okay, I'm her. I'm her.
Okay, if you're on the main platform, you want to stack up as much as possible. Melee stack and then range stack for healing. We will try and tank against the walls so we minimize how many, well, where the ads spawn to. Hopefully we can group them all up. When the ads pop out, ads always have priority. Gotta cleave them down. If they try and fire off any kind of spell, interrupt it. The portals are fairly easy. I mean, go up there, nuke shit, come back. If the boss is casting the little mini bosses up in the portal platforms, if they cast anything, interrupt it. Unstable portal has to get interrupted. It's not too bad. When the boss does the big Gul'dan puddle, run to the other side. Basically, don't stand in shit. And ads have priority. Kill the ads.
What was that? I wasn't listening. I'm just kidding, man. I got it.
Play WoW like you usually do.
Everything must die.
5, 4, 3, 2.
The ultimate goal.
1.
Get
Gotta love Adele.
before you.
Three, 2, 1.
Want me to use it? Want me to use it now?
Get out of that. I mean, you might as well, really.
Yay!
You did your job.
Beware.
Yep, I'm just gonna let myself die now. You guys can handle the rest, right?
Portal's up. Tank.
Got it. Get out of here, Herschel.
Ooh.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
It's too far away. 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Out of the beam.
What, that little old bean?
Legion's forces throughout the cosmos are mine to command.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
I'm out of range.
Please stop spelling me before I get a fire in place.
2, 1.
Beware.
I wasn't told anything about dispels. I was just dispelling.
Yeah,
That's
sorry.
Rapier fault.
That's not super important on regular.
Yeah, it
What
is.
he's trying to
Still
do
can't
is
fight up top effectively.
Oh, you can still fight up there.
Yeah, you don't have to
Got
have
her.
the flame to see him on normal. It just
I'll
limits
dispel
your
them.
vision.
1.
Beware.
Yeah, you just got to be
really
within
hard for
5
me to do.
yards. What he's trying to do is drag a flame into the last portal, the shadow one.
Portal's up. Green portal. Okay.
Herschel, if you grab him, I'll go.
No.
Come closer. Keep it so I can reach the flesh. Drip from your bones.
The wrath of the Legion will overwhelm you.
3, 2, 1.
Three, two, one.
Oh, keep him alive.
To taste your.
Okay, see how that beam went? Sometimes you want to look before you leap on those portals to come back. This heroic, there's 3 beams. It's going to cover basically almost the entire platform. And it hits way harder, so if you come back into that, you're dead. Got her.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Three, two, one.
Beware.
I'll take this one. Here when it comes.
2, 1.
Beware.
Never mind, I got her. Take the portal.
Three, two, one.
Beware.
Don't stand in the flames, just be near it.
I got rooted.
So easily clouded.
Okay, I just got fucking one shot. Where's our tank at?
What? Up, down, low.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he's up top.
1.
Beware.
Three, two, one.
Beware.
Yes, you can. I believe in you.
Just say his purse doesn't match his shoes.
Look harder.
We're supposed to taunt him, not get him killed.
Legion's forces throughout the cosmos are mine to command.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
No Impractical Jokers fans, really?
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
To be fair, the amount that you watch that show is a little abnormal.
I think
funny.
I think they're buying posts on Reddit.
What do you mean?
They've been getting to the front page for like the exact same type of title. It's like, oh, this is my most cringe moment watching the show. And it's always like worded the same, but it's a different person. It always gets uploaded.
Time to press our attack. Well done, champions. For the first time in millennia,
Very
a
good job,
blow has
everybody.
been struck against the denizens of the burning throne. Yet this battle is far from over.
Like, I know there's only a couple of plate wearers, so
At this world's
some of y'all can roll on this belt that's got so-so stats.
so we can prepare for the final attack.
Suppose I probably could have done Mog on it, but didn't.
So far, that's what everybody's rolled is mod or pass. Oh, never mind, it wants it.
I do like how you have an actual mug setting now. Because
Yeah, I
typing
decided to
without
add that
spec
in.
kind of didn't work out well.
Isn't that like too much?
It sounds like a ridiculous amount of crit.
Alright, if once you use that beacon, don't run forward. We're at the platform. I mean,
Oh,
go
sweet, I
forward
get
a little
free
bit.
normal.
Yep.
Halt!
Don't go beyond moon.
Guess I should change to single target.
We must cripple those infernal engines of destruction. You'll go no further, mortal Use scum. This teleport
Yeah.
to board the Vindicar. On to our next target.
You just jizz him or something? What the fuck?
No, I got scared. He wants to hunt my soul.
Oh, okay.
Sounds reasonable.
Alright, you kind of want to loosely spread out. Be at least 4 or 5 yards away. Do not step in shit. Like, that's the big thing, is there's going to be kind of mines on the ground. Just don't step in them. When he jumps to the other side, please do not just sprint through all the bombs and mines that are on the bridge there. Try and dodge a couple if you can, if not all of them. We need to all get over there at the same time and interrupt. Do not interrupt beforehand. It is a super long cast. We have like 90 seconds or 2 minutes to get it done. So there's really no rush in that phase. At least not on normal. On the other side, if you do get targeted, you're basically the only one that can see the target. There's 2 ships that come on the sides. They will target somebody. Kind of like on the dogs, you just need to get out of the raid. Just get way far to the left or right. They'll shoot a big beam across. Everybody else can kind of see a little red mark above their head. Just get away from them. The big thing is just do not step in bombs. Oh, and if you get sleep canistered, get away from everybody. You need to get 10 yards away. Otherwise, you start putting everybody to sleep.
At least.
So melee stack up, you're fine. Range kind of spread out. It's not super complicated. Just don't charge over the bridge. Try and dodge everything on the bridge phases. Hold up, eat really quick.
Feast, and then all of a sudden.
3, 2, 1.
Go, 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 go.
As we saw last week, on the second bridge phase, there's tripwires that can cross the whole bridge. Just don't charge through them. We will have to trip a couple of them, but as we saw, that hits the entire raid. So hold up, let us heal up. We have a lot of time. Alright, go for it.
Don't try to jump or blink over him. It'll still trip him.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Your heads will adorn my trophy room. Stay down.
4, 3, 2, 1. Four, 3, 2, 1. Four, 3, 2, 1.
4. Wait to use our big quickie ability on the final phase.
4,
Not gonna say the name.
2, 1.
Well, you say the word, he'll pop it. Or somebody will.
You know what he's thinking about when he says quickie.
I disconnected.
Our fasty go-go pew-pew ability. Alright, dodge shit. Healers can dispel anybody that gets stunned. Do not interrupt until everybody gets over there.
One of the tanks will interrupt.
Shit, Spence is over there. Alright, interrupt it. We'll get him back on phase 3. Yeah.
No!
I died.
No, you're alive. You're just
Just in
opposite
the
now.
wrong spot.
Oh, you're gonna die now.
You're about to die.
I'm about to load in.
You're dead.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
We're dead. We survived, but we're dead.
Incredible.
Just an amazing movie.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
They need the second
The new
one.
Incredibles coming out. Or is it already out?
2018. Next year,
About
baby.
that retarded fucking cartoon.
What?
Did you just...
Hey, that retarded fucking cartoon's pretty epic.
It's an animated film.
Get your targets out of the raid?
Not even a cartoon. It's animated. There's a huge difference.
There is. There really is.
3, 2, 1.
Beware. You've got nowhere to run. You're not gonna make it out of this alive.
Alright. Go slow. Hold up. Heal up.
He's dancing on my body.
Go left of that tripwire. Or right. We'll need to trigger these two.
Jesus, how the hell do you guys hit so many things?
I know, right? I'm like, fucking really?
Alright, stop and heal up before we interrupt. We dodged a couple. Alright.
Yeah, like, almost none,
Yeah.
you mean?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I got stunned twice, blew up twice, and got hit by 2 tripwires.
None of which were you.
Yeah, none of them were me.
Fire on my position.
Away from the screws.
Oh, well, at the very least roll here, and he's gonna die in a second.
2, 1.
Hallelujah.
I hear on Heroic he does something a little interesting and starts throwing out bombs at people as they cross the bridge. Like rolling grenades.
That's awesome.
They're big balls. Like Temple of Doom balls.
That's pretty cool. I
We
think that
didn't
would
get
be
enough
awesome.
in BRH.
2, 1.
Yep, same thing.
Looks like I'll have to
It's gonna
call
suck.
in the big guns. I regret
Very good.
taking this job.
Don't forget to get your rune of passage.
Leech.
Right. That is correct.
Ooh.
Holy crap. Why is it that you always get things that are ridiculous like that?
Yeah,
God
that's
damn it.
because that's my best in slot fucking legendary too.
Really?
Fucking shoulders are my best in slot.
That sucks.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite thing.
Did you get a legendary? Because I didn't see it.
No, he got 970 shoulders from a bonus roll,
Nice.
but it replaces his best in slot legendaries.
Yeah, that's my favorite fucker.
That's funny. Oh, those are nice shoulders too. That's a warrior tier.
Come on!
Nice monk.
God damn it. I'm just not gonna rejoin. I can't back that up.
Third time's the charm.
I would say hi, but you know, I can't.
That duffness.
Birds. Green circles.
Well, come summon the portal up here, Quinn, where everybody's at.
It's on cooldown now. I'm good.
Nice.
Oh, well, deal with it.
Someone's helping me.
I got you. I'm here, bro. I'm all here for you, always.
Thank you. Trinidad was the one who ran back and capped for.
Yeah, well, I was in the middle of killing mobs. Very important for a raider. High priority and stuff.
You don't think it's priority to get our healer back?
No, yeah.
Well, I did more damage and helped someone on that last pack. Very high priority.
Well, we all do high priority stuff. Really? Really, dude?
Oops.
Let me see if I remember the order again. It's green, purple, red, right?
Purple, green, red.
Green.
Purple, green,
Red,
red.
green, yeah.
Blue?
PRG.
Always be purple and that's the main one.
I thought it was PFG.
I thought it was BFG.
I thought it was BFD.
I don't speak accurate.
You're all right.
I was hoping you'd find your way here. I'm always in need.
The reason we're doing purple first is because we're completely trying to negate what that one does. It sucks.
Purple is a stack, isn't it?
Samuel, you're a raider.
If we can stay spread out, it makes it easier. Because this gets kind of spread out. So we'll
Thanks,
do the
man.
same thing. I'm gonna stack, or I'm always gonna tank on X. Herschel will always be on yellow. He will always pull the second ad back to yellow. So that's your rally point to kill the second ad.
Oh, really?
It's like, oh yeah, you're an officer. Not.
Alright, so dodge the big green balls that roll around the room. Or purple balls. Yeah, they're purple. Do not hit the purple balls. You want to stay kind of spread out for this, but as soon as the purple ad spawns, or the red ad, whichever one, everybody has to nuke that one down. The second ad will always get killed over on yellow where Herschel is. Avoid the swirls on the ground. Oh shit, I forgot. The big reason why we're doing X and yellow here, we're tanking him north-south, or whatever your map says, east-west, is for Ruiner. As soon as he starts casting Ruiner, you have to stop everything you're doing and run. Doesn't matter which way, pick a way and run. Stop DPSing, stop healing, you've got to run. It will kill you instantly. Maybe it's 2 hits. You're gonna die if you don't stop and run. And everybody is gonna call it out. And hopefully with us being this way, it's gonna be a dramatic turn. He's going to turn and face one way. His left hand is gonna start glowing, and he'll kind of throw it, and then he's gonna kill people if you don't run out of the beam.
And before anyone asks, the direction is random each time. There is no set direction.
Yeah, you just
So is it like Trilliax, kind of?
Yeah. You never... There's no hint as to which way, if he's going to go counterclockwise or clockwise. You commit to a direction and go. Either you're going to outrun it, or you're going to bypass it and it won't hurt at all.
Can he change directions mid-cast?
No.
Not on normal, at the very least.
And he only does it for, like, maybe not even 90 degrees, like 45 degrees. It's not that far.
Yeah. As long as you don't get hit by it initially, you're pretty much going to be fine so long as you get away.
But other than the Ruiner, the big beam, get out of the swirls on the ground, soak the green circles on the ground like the ones we saw in the ads, and stay out of the big purple balls of death that roll around the room. And those always roll in the same track, so once they commit to a track, they'll keep rolling. The off-tank will try and nut away from the raid. But just remember your ABKs. Always be killing purple. ABK.
And then green and red.
Wouldn't that be ABKP?
5.
That's too many.
4, 3.
Sounds like a bad STD.
1.
If no purple, then red.
Green.
Green is last.
1.
Run!
4,
Run!
2, 1.
Damn, there's like no time from when he casts that to when the beam comes out.
No, you have to stop. Alright, purple. Kill it. Stay out of the swirls. Kill it now. While it's initializing, you do more damage. Food. Now get to yellow.
It appears adjustments to life will turn into ash.
Jeffers balls.
They're sensitive.
Yeah, one touch and they explode.
3, 2, 1.
God damn it. Run!
Hey, cut him some slack. It's been a while.
Seriously, they've gone past blue straight to purple.
And honestly, that ruiner has no endurance.
Not much of an explosive release, eh?
4,
Watch out for the balls.
2,
Never
1.
mind. Somebody already
Run!
On the bright side, you can cast it a lot.
Seriously, that refraction period.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
4.
You will be test subjects for my ultimate weapon.
Purple's in the back.
Purple! You want to stay away from those orange things on the ground. They'll explode them.
Do we want a hero on the next set of ads?
Yeah, we might as well.
Did someone say hero?
Ad! Next set.
I can be your hero, baby.
He didn't say that. He said he wants the quickie buff later.
3.
I thought that was the problem this guy was having.
Run!
Run.
Beware.
Not into it like I did, though.
Well, now how Sammy's gonna give us a quickie?
Beware.
Oh, I have my ways.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Run!
Run!
Watch out for the balls. They're probably a bigger deal in heroic.
Yeah.
I don't know, they were wreaking some havoc on us last week.
They're already a pretty big deal. If you hit like 2 back to back, it's almost guaranteed you're gonna die.
Run!
Goodbye, Mongshu.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You got the wrong gnome up.
So it looks like
My short little legs just didn't make it.
Back to triangle.
Okay, Sam, here's your time to shine.
Yep. Hero, get red. Oh, never mind. Purple, purple. Didn't see him back up there. Always be purple.
You've fulfilled your purpose, now get hit by a ruiner.
Woo!
GPS over here on red. Shouldn't be here.
It's all good, Herschel. Purple's down.
Purple ball.
things fucking moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought
the
it
longer
was
they're up,
fast.
the faster they move.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Run.
So it looks like he doesn't go more than a quarter turn.
Jump these balls.
Yeah, it's not much.
No endurance.
Right down the center.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Run.
Balls as well.
I found a pattern in his runner. For the past 5, he hasn't came in my direction at any point. That's definitely a pattern.
So the pattern is in the direction of you.
Stack up on you.
4, 3.
Yep, just stay wherever I'm at, and he probably won't shoot you.
Nice.
Huh.
Very good job.
He's got nothing below the waves.
Just like Scipio.
Destructible.
It's just smooth down there.
Yep.
Like a Ken doll.
Ken doll.
I got feeties.
I'm pretty sure we all have feet.
Burning Throne.
This boss doesn't.
We should be able to knock him out pretty quick.
The whole ship's kind of his feet.
The heart of Antorus lies before us. The power behind the Legion's infinite army. So much agony here.
Here first.
It's nearly overwhelming.
And congrats, Quinn, for gloves.
At long last,
Why,
the
thank you.
end is upon us. Press on, my friends.
Second pair of hands goes to
Burning Throne.
We're gonna quickly take down Vermithras.
the next gloves goes to Spenskin. Congrats.
Yay, 2-piece.
Nice.
Nice.
A little bit extra chi generation is always good. Although if the cooldown on everything always run a little high on it. So if you can't tell,
Get away
spread
from
fed
each other.
debuff.
It's brutal.
My mana is low. I need to get closer.
Oh, you can't run into other people with that.
Not enough Still witches.
I like the effort.
Torment. I've endured far worse.
The effort of killing other people.
That's what this game is all about. No, you just have to not run into somebody else while your buff goes away.
These souls are nearly ready to join Agrimar in the Master's service.
Okay, I think we're good.
Just need a healer.
I feel
There we
those
go.
demons twisting the spirits of the Titans, forcing them to use their might to serve
Should
the
they
Legion.
fall to darkness, Sargeras will have the power he needs to claim the final Titan.
Azeroth.
Alright, jump down.
Down.
Yeah, very Mothras. We're gonna do what we did. Me and you were standing right here.
I got you
Gonna do a range check again.
Yeah, I was just making sure. 8 yards.
Pretty interesting way to build boss rooms.
They aren't numbers over here, Quinn.
So what we're going to do is melee will start on yellow. We probably need to back up a little bit. And range will stack on orange. The boss does a kickback ability, and we are going to make sure that that kickback hits a melee and he gets kicked back into range, and then you just run back to your melee spot and keep DPSing. Me and Herschel are not going to move 1 foot. On your melee and ranged, you guys will get a big puddle debuff, and as soon as it drops, you're going to shift to your right, so then melee moves to moon and to blue square. And do the same thing, there's going to be a kick, and as soon as the puddles drop, you move back to the left side. We're just going to keep shifting left and right and left and right. Not even going to explain too much more than that because it's not that bad. If you get marked with something, just stand where you are. Basically, you never need to move unless you guys get the puddle, and then you have to move because there's a big puddle on the ground. No matter what you get marked with, just stay where you are, whether you're melee. There's no reason to move unless you drop a puddle. And the puddles, that's called Dark Fissure. And even then, you want 1 or 2 to drop before you start moving, and we'll call that out to move or shift right, shift left. It's super complicated fight that we found a really easy way to set it up for. And me and Herschel are going to stand right here. We're going to taunt him, pull him over. Neither of us are going to move. We need a good 5-10 seconds on DPS.
No, we're just going to have a misdirect, remember? And then
Oh yeah, that works.
Right on in. Alright, so everybody get their misdirect on me. And shoot it at timer.
Melee yellow,
5,
orange on...
4, 3,
ranged on orange.
2, 1.
Draw your blades. I will show you torment.
Once everybody's in position, here.
That was close.
Against the mortal intruders.
You guys left me there.
Victory.
Whoa, I got that. Me too.
Tank a little out.
Beware. We were right where we should have been.
10, 8 yards. We need to move.
Guess you gotta go.
Is that all you can take?
Because yeah, we're far enough from melee and far enough from each
Put a
other.
pylon down so we can give one more attempt. That'll be killer.
That's where he spawns.
So stunning. Never mind.
It takes a little bit though. Let's use it.
Beware the agony of shadows. Weaklings! You surrender to the merest taste of what I have suffered.
Barely out of range.
Worked so well last week.
Looks like he got Monk Shoe.
What are you talking about? That was basically how it started last week as well.
Run first, run first, run first, run first.
For the first dozen attempts, I mean, yeah.
Keep running, Monk. Table down, pull Chalker, kill him, and call it.
This time, stand within 7 yards of each other just to make sure. Too far away.
Too far, apparently. I've got a range 6.
6 should do the trick.
Because it's a cone, so it shouldn't hit us. Alright, kind of line up in your moon square line. This should be more than fine. Oh, that's really close.
What about that?
Yeah, right there. You and Chi are both in 6. Oh, Salyandra. Alright, so same thing, but less dying. Melee yellow or orange on range. Or the ranged on orange.
so
Whatever
same
works
thing.
for you. But less dying.
Alright, let's get Mr. X up there. To me.
Piece the panties. Pop.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Come then. We will trade pain for pain.
Look.
Hero.
Against the mortal intruders.
Got him.
Let them all burn.
Move.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Chi, get into the group. That's a debuff you get from not being within 8 yards of another player.
So he's casting Shadow Strike now.
Yep. Why am I like not getting healed?
Because you were immune to him.
Misery. He's actually casting Shadow Strike this week.
Probably a bug they fixed.
Yeah.
Oh, so was he not actually casting what he was supposed to last week?
No, he didn't do anything last week.
Interesting.
Well,
So that's what happens when we have mechanics that we weren't used to.
Yeah. Well, I'll call it on that. We'll have to actually explain this fight, so we can just sprint through it. But this fight is actually kind of super complicated and super easy at the same time. You have to stay together. If you're any more than a couple yards away from each other, you yourself get a debuff because you're standing alone, and you 100% cannot get healed for like 8 seconds, and it increases the damage you take. So anytime you're alone in this fight, you are wrong. You cannot be alone.